and shadows in the darkest maze. Footsteps echo in the empty hall. Mysteries waiting on our call. Bigfoot stomping through the pines. Aliens sending secret signs. EVPs in the dead of night. Ghosts dancing in the pale moonlight. Paranormal 411, we bring it to you. Truth behind the veil, gotta pursue you.
All right.
Woo! How's everybody? So here we are in a kind of undisclosed location.
Yeah.
So we're at the old ruins of an old church. It's so old that we cannot even find the charter date or anything for this place.
Yeah.
So
We found one
one of the
supports.
supports. Another one over there.
Yeah, there's a few right there.
And right here in front of us, we can walk around a little bit and you can actually see the actual stairs that's not covered by all the moss and everything.
Yeah.
But this right here, the straight line that's in front of us, is a stairway that led up into the church itself. So, get this party started a little bit. I'll set this here. See if we can get anything. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Too much around it. All right.
So on the map, this was called Cumberland Stand Church.
Cumberland Stand.
And we think it's part of the Presbyterian movement back in the early 1900s.
Or early 1800s, 17,
Late.
1800s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was late 17s and early 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not sure. There's supposedly a graveyard, too, that we have yet to discover. But we're here. We're going to try to get some voices captured on recorders and some things. So, and as you notice, it is daylight.
Yeah.
Our time change and our show time kind of, messed us up. So
yeah,
it is going to be daylight, and we're sorry about that.
It's a daytime investigation.
We would rather it be nighttime, but
yeah. Well, if we catch some stuff, we might come back.
Yeah.
Late at night. So, recorder going. So, is there anyone here? Let's start off with the easy one. Let us know by speaking into this device that's in my hand. It's kind of a peaceful place.
Yeah, earlier I thought I heard some
Gospel music.
David heard it too.
Yeah.
That would be wild, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Did you go to church here? Did you grow up going to church here? Did you live out here and walk to this church? Because it is out in the boonies.
Yeah, there's a little dirt road right here. It was right on this little dirt road. A lot of people still go up and down this road, I think, to drink their beer and smoke their weed.
Yep. As long as it ain't to grow it,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I don't care. Because I don't want to walk across that.
No.
It's a beautiful day for you to come and talk with us. I'm sure you haven't had a lot of visitors.
Yeah, it's pretty growed up here.
Yeah. When we got back from scouting this place out yesterday, I had a tick on me.
Bo Carey History Tours is watching us.
Hey, Bo Carey. So, are you here? If so, let us know. Set this other device that's over here on the stairs off And you could do that just by getting that close. It won't hurt you at all. That's all it takes.
I think Bo, he might know something about this place.
Maybe. That's
He's a
my
big,
wife already told me you need to call Bo and see if he knows about that place.
yeah.
I said, yes, dear. I didn't do it.
Yeah, we couldn't find a thing on it.
Nothing. Nothing on the charter, nothing. Not even in the registry of churches.
Yeah.
Right? We looked, no, we was looking till 10 o'clock last night.
Is there any spirits here that would like to talk to us?
My name is David, and this is Jason, and we're here to talk to you.
We'd appreciate it if we could communicate with you.
We're doing this in the daytime.
I know.
Feels weird.
This is our first daytime investigation, really.
Yeah. Which I think spirits are out all the time, you know. I
Yeah.
just think that there's times that the whole 3 o'clock veil is thinner times, you know.
Yeah.
We've come all this way over here to visit with you. If you just speak with us, this device that I'm holding could capture your voice. Why don't you step out and let me see you?
I do get a little cold chill.
Yeah.
My neck. I'll walk over here just a little bit. So here's another part of it.
And if you go into the front there, they can actually, or right there, they can actually see the stairs really well.
Yeah, let's look
Where I
at
walked up them yesterday.
the steps. Oh yeah, that's some big steps.
Yeah, they go all the way down to those trees.
And they go all the way across the wall.
Yeah, that's not a wall. That's actually stairs.
Wow.
Yeah. We come this way to talk to you. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what year it is? How about what year this church was built? That would be fascinating on its own.
Paul asked if there been any Bigfoot or dogman in the area.
Where we are is really close to Coogee Booger.
Yes.
We're not very far from Coogee Booger, and there's been tons of Bigfoot sightings.
And one of them was from a guy we went to school with, and it's pretty wild.
Yeah, his story.
He actually seen it cross the road and go up the hill.
Yeah. And when it started going really fast, it went down on all fours and just took off.
I've heard stories from wild man to dog man to a giant owl. So we don't know. We just know it's pretty.
Booger?
Yeah, it's pretty creepy out there.
Well, and then the little ghost girl that supposedly
ghost
drowned in
girl.
a well. Yep. Which last time we went and visited the place, there was some pretty crazy, like really big canine tracks, if you remember.
Yeah.
They were big. That was I was pretty fascinated. Well,
So you want to play it back a little bit and see if we caught
we
anything?
can. Let's see here. Uh, As long as it ain't growing, you know, fine with it. I don't want to walk across that. Should have took me an allergy pill before we came out here. My nose is running.
Supposedly, Paul, there is a cemetery out here, but we've yet to find it.
We found the church, well, the ruins of the church here. We have not found that's what we was kind of here for yesterday, more than anything, was to try to find the cemetery. And we figure if the church, if this is the outline and the footprint of the church, if there was a cemetery, it would be either a little bit further that way or maybe backing through the woods over this way. If so, let us know. Set this other device that's over here on the stairs off, and you can do that just by getting that close. It won't hurt you at all. That's all it takes. My nose is starting like crazy.
So let's walk on back through here. See if we can find.
Turn this off.
Yeah.
You wanna get the
What? Uh, you hear that music? Do you hear the music?
Yeah.
Watch out for speeding Jeeps. Steven's watching.
Yeah.
Wonder if he knows anything about this. This is called Cumberland Stand Church, Stephen. If you know anything about it, let us know.
Let's go explore for a minute. Be careful because these are snaky areas. There could be some copperheads here.
Do what? Yeah, that's a flat area right here.
what I'm saying. When I was looking through the woods, it seems like you had a cemetery somewhere back over in here. How did we do that? Okay. You know, it'd be nice.
Oh yeah. Some old trees.
Old grove right here.
Do you? Stephen says he's heard of the place. Said people have heard voices coming from the woods and seeing some types of figures. We actually have a picture. It's up on Google Maps, right? The street view. And that picture, it has a figure in it. We'll have to show it one day. Can't do it right now. You've yet to see a tombstone, though.
You're going to have them. I mean, this is the perfect place.
Yeah.
Native American burial mound close to the water.
A little baby cedar tree.
Wow. Awfully round.
Yeah.
No tree to be there. Falling. That's an anomaly.
Be nice to see a dog man out here, wouldn't it? Would you run?
No, because I'm sure that he would catch it.
I know he'd catch mine, but
I'm three. Really. I think if we was going to run into one, we was already run into a cemetery.
there's a tree break. That a big ditch.
That looks like careful. There's one of those briars.
Is that a tree or a stone?
That's why I saw it and I was trying to make it to it. But this is all briars right here. I saw that right there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a stone. There's something. Jason.
Is it? Good Lord. I might crawl through the ground here.
This thing went up to 6 just now. Be careful because this is a lot of dead bones, what it is. Look at this. That was crazy.
That's fresh.
Something's stepped in and broke all this stuff down.
That's awful deep.
Yeah. Hell no. Whatever that is. Isn't it?
Yeah. Now what's this? Look here. That's fresh. Still alive.
Still got greenery on it, don't it? There's another. Yeah. Not that is, don't you?
Snakeberry.
Wild strawberry.
I always call them snakeberries.
Yeah. The wild strawberry. That's what strawberries looked like before humans started messing with them. Yeah. This place is full of them.
Oh, you done got me breaking a sweat now.
Look at that. Another one. Be careful. Either a wild rose or a wild blackberry. Hear that?
I hear music.
Higher than what it normally did just for a second.
You got anything you can use for a tree knock? There you go.
Tell me if I ain't about right maybe on that.
Yeah, the birds just went quiet for a minute.
It can I think that right there proves though that you could do that.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty dang loud, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe I forgot the AAA battery for the.
We got the Zyrtec too.
Yeah, I should have taken that. I had a whole bottle got crap in the house. I would doubt that they would have. See,
Yeah.
they'd be over to the side. Or they just may not have went far enough. All right, big. Go back.
Smell that?
No, my nose is all kinds of messages. I 100% should have. Had me a Zyrtec over. Break out the big dog.
Bring out the big dog.
Well, while we was gone, I never heard this thing go off.
No.
Well, daytime may not be a good time.
That's the thing. You can go to some places, not catch nothing one day, go back, boom.
Yeah, be busy as heck.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. And we've never heard any lore until we were just kind of told a little bit about it, but we've never heard anything about this place. Jason just kind of saw it, and someone told you about something, didn't they?
Yeah, they said somebody used to come and mow the graveyard out here. And went looking for a graveyard, but we found the remains of this church.
Yeah.
And I can't find a piece of wood to save my life around here. So I don't know how old it is.
We could find all the cornerstones, like what Jason's sitting on. What this is here.
There's one hinge over there. We ain't messed with it, but it's a metal hinge. We ain't gonna mess with it. But it looks to be old.
It does.
I think it's because we're doing this mobile, is why the comments are on the screen. That's pretty neat. I like that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it had a button you could push for comments on the screen. So it's in beta. So I guess that's something new they just did. You might could do it on your in your studio.
Oh, look.
So Dave's got the thermal out. I know it ain't dark, but still, you can still see heat.
Yeah. Yeah. To prove it. Look.
Yep.
Heat is red hot. So we'll be able to see something. If anything happens. This brand is cold.
Is it?
Yeah, cold. But it's pretty dense, undergrowth. Should have brought the SLS, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing one of these without the spirit box.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot completely about getting some more AAA batteries. Maybe we should have had this when we was walking through the woods.
Yeah, we need to get a thing like I got for that.
Oh yeah, little gimbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Shell, we're out here in the middle of the woods. I hear music again, but I think it's somebody partying.
Maybe.
It sounds Christian, religious though.
It does. Mhm.
Baby girl says sing. What will me sing? Let's see. Everybody knows Amazing Grace, I guess. That's pretty religious. Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Do you hear that music?
Sing for us. Sing for us. Jason at least could sing.
Yeah, that didn't sound too good. It does sound like a form of a gospel song. It sounded like just a minute ago, it was like the old timey preaching. uh, perhaps, I think it says perhaps Try Baby got back.
Now, that's something Jason could sing.
Yeah. We do that baby got back.
I'd like to know what these cornerstones are made out of.
Yeah.
Because they're still sharp. Edges and everything on them.
Well, those steps, it looks like concrete
Yeah, it is.
with big rocks in it.
Yep.
So it's not brick. It's like just rocks.
I mean, concrete's been around forever.
Some Leonard Skinner, David. Sing us one.
Leonard Skinner. Dave can't sing. I'd run everybody off. Everybody would turn off the stream as soon as I started singing. They'd be like, "Oh Lord, I didn't sign up for this." I'm not catching nothing. Nothing more than what the background already has. Here's another one of those stones. Right here.
Can you smell that smell? That smell that surrounds you. We need to sing that to my son.
Uh-oh. Some of these have been taken over time. Oh, here's another one. Right here. Another stone. That's almost, that's pretty much directly in front of where your stone is.
Yeah.
That you're sitting on. There's one right there, and then there's one right here. And this one's another stone. Amazing little place.
Yeah, I'd sure love to know the history of this place. I'd love to know the history of this place.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Looks like a brick.
Yeah, I seen a brick over
Yeah, right there. Multiple bricks. Now, some of these really old churches had fireplaces in them.
there. Well, you'd have to have heat in the, if it's cold.
Yeah. So you'd need a hearth and a hearthstone.
Elena, we're at an old church. It's just the ruins of it, just the block and the stonework. Um, it's here in Loudon, Monroe County.
Yeah.
It used to be called, well, from what we understand, it was called Cumberland Stand Church. And I don't know. That's about all we could find on it. But we
Yeah.
just thought we'd come out here and see if we could catch anything because,
A lot of times, things are easy to conjugate. One out of place where people were here and worshiping and doing what they do and fellowshipping with each other. And you think maybe this was some people's best time of their lives,
yeah.
They might have hung out. Or there'd be some residual energy here. And that, like Stephen was saying earlier, that might be some of the shadow figures that he said that they've seen here before and stuff like that is residual type stuff, you know?
Yeah. Ask some old timer Stephen about it because it's right on the Monroe. It's in supposedly Philadelphia, but it's Monroe County. Um, Also, I mean, it could have burned, but there's no signs of charring on these rocks. On
Yeah.
these,
Well, I think it was abandoned and
yeah, they just abandoned it, and
either that or they moved it at some point,
yeah,
picked it up and moved it. Possible. But it doesn't look like it was a huge place.
no, I'd say it's 30 by 30, maybe.
At least from the cornerstones that we're seeing and some of the foundation stones that we're seeing. It doesn't look like it's huge. Look like it was an old country church. You get up 1,000 rods.
Well, I've lost part of them.
Oh no.
They came apart on me.
Oh no. When?
I don't know. It was in my back pocket.
Oh no. You don't think that part of them's still in the back pocket, do you?
Maybe.
What's this back pocket? Thermal up.
Yeah. Don't know how old that thing would be, but that was here, sitting on top of this.
The nails don't look super old. They don't look like they're forged. Time could have taken that forgery away a little bit too. It should be a little square.
Here, hold this camera.
Yes.
See if I can get these working.
Did you find them? They were in your back pocket, weren't they?
Part of it.
Yes. I'm a master. Can you take one off the end? Or does that hold anything on? It might. Might have to buy some new dowsing rods, huh? Here. Put it in my.
So what we have here is dowsing rods, or what else would you call them?
I mean, dowsing rods. They're.
They call them something
Same.
else. I can't remember. But I'd like to get yes or no questions. If you could help us and answer some questions. Yes being closed and no being open. If you're able to do that.
Are you able to see where these people are posting?
Yeah, it's over there on the side. You have to scroll up.
Oh,
So did you go to church here? Yes or no? If there's did I say yes?
divining rods. Paranormal
Yes,
Paul.
divining rods.
Thank you, Paranormal Paul.
Thank you for that answer. Yes, they went to church here.
Huh. Okay.
Did this church burn down?
They've opened back up.
That's great. I do have cold chills, no kidding. And Atlanta said there's some sad energy here.
Yeah.
Was this
Boom.
that was crazy. Thank you for that. You just playing with them?
Maybe it's a kid.
Maybe. So,
Elena says, ask if there was a hanging.
were there any hangings at this church? You can answer. Just move the rods out or in. This one's trying to go. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Pretty yes.
Craig, I can feel it moving.
Hello, Gray Wolf.
Was this
Paranormal Paul says, ask them, did you enjoy being at the church? At this church?
Did you enjoy being at this church? Um, did it make you feel good when you were here at this church?
That one went quick.
Say yes. Thank you. Thank you for that answer.
Gray Wolf Outdoors Homestead. I use the rods for finding water as well. So that he's the only one in his family that could use them. Yeah, There's people around here that'll do that. They'll witch whales and everything.
Was this there's a question I want to ask. Was this part of the Presbyterian movement back in the early 1800s? Was this church built for that reason?
I'm gonna say no.
No.
So, got two questions. Elena's Journey asked if there are dogmen in the nearby vicinity.
Are there dogmen in the nearby area here?
Oh,
This one seems to go faster. This one's maybe.
wow.
Thank you.
Steven says, ask if there's bodies buried here.
I am not opening these back up, man. It is opening up by itself. This is like the third time I've ever used these. And every time they move. So could you please tell us if there are anybody buried here on this land? Or there a cemetery around here somewhere where you buried your dad?
It's starting to close. It's closing.
Thank you.
Ooh. Baby girl Casper asks, are you young? Were
Wait,
you young?
I got a bug on me. And I'm bleeding.
I know you got caught probably by those briars.
The
Oh,
spirit that I'm talking to, maybe they heard you because they're already turning young.
I did something, Jason. Made it where I can't read these. Let's see. Paranormal Paul says so far all the answers are yes almost. Elena's Journey, she says, thanks. I could feel their energy nearby.
The dogman energy?
Uh-huh. Gray Wolf asks, is there any Civil War questions asked yet? Nope, no Civil War questions asked yet. Is the ground blessed with the love of the Father? Stephen's asking. Oh.
You see that?
So is the ground blessed? Wow.
Yeah.
This is sacred ground we're standing on. Yeah, that's awesome.
We want to thank you for letting us come in here.
Yes.
I am not opening these things back up, man.
Are you with your families now? Gray Wolf asked. Are you? Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I can't hardly read these. I need my dang glasses. Are you from the Civil War? Are you from the Civil War? Closed for yes and open for no. Looks like they're trying to go no. Yeah, they're trying to go no. Yeah, they're going the opposite direction. Is it taking your energy?
Feeling drained a little bit.
You want to swap? Me hold them?
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah. I'll hold them and y'all ask the questions. Easier if I get drained. I'm not the one driving home. You are. Okay. Remember.
Stephen says, Bible teaches cannot talk to the living something. So this is David. Can you answer a few of his questions, please? Just think of anything.
Could you lead us to a cemetery if there's one nearby.
I think that's a yes.
That's just weird.
It is, man. And are you opening it back up?
No,
See, that's crazy.
let me get steady again because I had a bug all over me. But holy smoke, that's crazy.
Let's see.
Let me get my hands stable.
Is there any native or savages buried on this land?
Hold on a second. I was on that ball on the bottom, so I couldn't move freely.
Oh,
Hold on. That's me not getting steady. So let me get this steady, and let me get steady. So are there any of my kinfolk here, the Native Americans, buried on this property or nearby?
I think so.
We are pretty close to some water.
Yeah, there's a big creek right about 50, maybe 40 yards. Steven said some cold chills come over him when asked the question about the Native Americans.
I can feel my ancestry here. Am I tied to you and tied to this land?
So you think it was Cherokee?
Cherokee was all over North, South Carolina, Georgia, and East Tennessee. Is there Bigfoot that's in this area? Sasquatch, Supaloo.
So the dowsing rods worked. Go ahead and close them. Just tell them thank you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for answering our questions. We actually got more out of the dowsing rods than we did anything else.
yeah,
Thank you for answering our questions, and maybe we'll talk again sometime. Right, Jason?
yeah.
Thank you very much.
We'll come back.
We'll come and talk again.
We just have an hour right now, so and it's about over. So we want to thank you for talking to us through these rods.
I've actually done the best of anything.
Yeah.
More than all of it. Go ahead and turn this off.
Yeah.
It's not done nothing.
Well,
I think we had a good show. I mean, sorry that we was just traipsing through the woods most of the time.
yeah. At the end, though, the dowsing rods, I mean, it proved that there's something here.
That's
I
weird.
can feel. I got cold chills still.
Yeah, what's weird is that it's a pretty nice night or day here right now. I mean, it's not cold by any means, and it does seem to have weirdly cooled off this last like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to bring the dowsing rods and see if it will lead us to a gravesite.
Yeah. We'll have to do that.
Yeah.
And we definitely want to come back at night sometime.
Yes. Yeah. How many people would be up to watching us at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it gets dark around 9.
Like, yeah, because 8:43 or something like that's when it starts. The sun starts going down. So by 9, it's definitely dark. Dark 30.
Well, we want to thank everybody for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
And remember, we may not have a show this Saturday. We'll let you know through Facebook. But
We do have a lot coming up, though.
we do have a lot of shows coming up.
Definitely look on our Facebook page, Paranormal 411 on Facebook. And because we've got a ton of shows coming up.
Yeah.
And I know we don't have it on there, but at some point we'll put it on because we're actually going to be on Paranormal Paul's
Oh, yeah. July the 5th.
July 5th.
He's going to be on our show June the 21st.
Yes. It's going to be great.
Yeah. We like
Wonderful.
Paranormal Paul. He looks like Jimmy Church. All right. Well, thank you.
Thanks,
And
everybody.
we'll see you next time.
Have you ever wondered what lurks in the shadows? What secrets the night hides? What strange phenomena might be happening just beyond your perception? Join us as we journey into the world of the paranormal, exploring everything from ghosts and UFOs to cryptids and unexplained occurrences. From haunted houses to all things paranormal, join us in the search for the truth behind the veil. Welcome to Paranormal 411.